Hey, Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Bashim Chahudash, the ones, the apostles of great millstone that rule well, and Shalom, true brothers on the highways and byways, doing the works sincerely and faithfully, and continually fighting the good fight of faith, Lord willing, we're finding that number to be delivered. All right. So what you see here on the screen is the symbol of the doomsday clock. All right. And what weight should one put into the doomsday clock? All right. Now, anybody outside of the sanctuary of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and and those who who do the work, anybody outside of this sanctuary of ours, they'll look to this doomsday clock as if it's something they truly need to identify or keep an eye on. To us and to me, it's just nothing but a bunch of smoke and mirrors, for the mere fact that you have a group of individuals who profess to, dissect the time period in which these things are going to take place, or this war, if you will. All right. Now, it is commonly known as the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists. All right. And these are the individuals who, look at the data, look around the world and see what's happening, and attribute to the closeness of a third world's war. All right. So here it says here, a time of unprecedented danger. It is 90 seconds to midnight. Now, the thing about this little quote here, damn near every other country in the world has had some type of, catastrophic event, whether it been a bombing, whether it been war with another country, whatever the case may be. All right. In here, it says a time of unprecedented. Now, when you see that word unprecedented, it gives you the understanding as whatever's about to happen, it's never been happened. This is big. This is something that's shocking. Wow. It's that wow factor, right? But let me take it here. Okay. Unprecedented. Let's talk about that danger. The reason why they can make this statement is because we'll take it to Isaiah 47:1. It says, come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. All right. Virgin daughter of Babylon. America has never seen any type of calamity or military calamity hit its shores to the point where, bodies were laying all over the place, missiles were dropping on this place. It's never seen that. And this is why they make this statement unprecedented. Well, these other countries are like, well, speak for yourself. Don't speak for us. Okay? A time of unprecedented danger. It is 90 seconds to midnight. I believe these other nations are laughing at the mere fact that, the American people have to seek to some group of scientists, and have them determine when the Third World War is going to start. It's already started, man. The Lord said, what will I if it already be kindled? This bitch has already been started. And yes, there have been other, things that are happening or taking place in the world that these other countries are looking at this place like, we've been there and done it. America is going to have a lot to pay for. A lot to pay for. All right. Let's go to Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk 2:3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. And again, we're dealing with time here. Hence the debt clock. Hence the doomsday clock. We're dealing with time here. All right. It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right. So let's go and take a look at the debt clock scientists Let's take a look at these individuals here.
Professor of Practice at Texas A&M University and the Middlebury Institute of International Studies at Monterey. Daniel Holtz, co-chair of the Science and Security Board and a professor in the Department of Physics and Astronomy and Astrophysics at the University of Chicago. Sharon Squassoni, co-chair of the Bulletin Science and Security Board, research professor at the Institute for International Science and Technology Policy at the Elliott School of International Affairs at the George Washington University. Mary Robinson, chair of the Elders and former president of Ireland. Elbegdor Tsakia, member of the Elders and former prime minister and president of Mongolia. Today, the members...
So here you have these group of individuals, none of them with any as far as what their backgrounds is, none of them with any military experience, nobody from the Army Corps of Engineers, no generals, nobody who's representing the on behalf of the war committee, if you will. All right. But again, we're to look at this thing as a tell-all, be-all, thing that's going to make somebody say, oh yeah, we're getting close. Once again, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. It's all smoke and mirrors, and they've been doing this shit for years. They've been doing this shit with this doomsday clock for years. Moving the hand around, jostling it around, going backwards, going forwards, going into danger, bringing it out of danger. They're full of shit, man. And that's why you can't put no trust in man. All right? You can't put a damn ounce of trust in man. So let me go here. I typed in, how long has the doomsday clock been around? It says the bulletin has reset the minute hand on the doomsday clock 25 times since its debut in 1947. Most recently in 2023, when they moved it from 100 seconds to midnight to 90 seconds to midnight. Every time it is reset, we're flooded with questions about the internationally recognized symbol. Once again, it's internationally recognized, but they want people to try to put their trust in this whole doomsday clock, and that these individuals know what time it's just going to go down, or they can come to a meeting or come to the table and say, okay, now it's time to move it this many inches forward, that many inches forward. But none of them have been on the battlefield, no one with military experience. Okay, now going from there, let's go here. Matthew 24:36. But it says, but of the day and the hour knoweth no man. All right, again, the Lord is talking about a time period. He's talking about time. The day and the hour knoweth no man. So how can they put together a doomsday clock when the Lord said the day and the hour knoweth no man? All right. Now I'll play a little bit of the video, and they'll tell you that, the doomsday clock has been pushed to 90 seconds before midnight, the closest it's ever been. Well, where are you getting this time period from? Because we read in Habakkuk 2 that the vision is set for an appointed time. What time period are you basing your clock on? Okay? And the Lord said, know not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So you are to put zero trust in this doomsday clock. Zero. All right? I mean, if this is the case, during the Cuban Missile Crisis in the 60s, that damn thing should have been, it should have been moved to damn near, 10 seconds to 10 seconds to 12. Because that Cuban Missile Crisis situation was damn near a dire situation. But here you have it in 2023, moved to 90 seconds, and they say it's the closest it's ever been to 12 o'clock, which is, they're full of shit, man. because anything can pop off at any given time. All right? If the Lord wants to put the spirit on the Russians to say, fuck it, we're going to launch a couple missiles over there, your doomsday clock is right out the window. So, as it is written, put not thy trust in man whom there is no help. Okay? The Lord is running the show. This is the Lord's program. Let me play a little bit of this video.
Of the Science and Security Board moved the hands of the doomsday clock forward, largely, though not exclusively, because of the mounting dangers in the war in Ukraine. We moved the clock forward the closest it has ever been to midnight. It is now 90 seconds to midnight.
That should have accompanied with a drum roll and a big dramatic theatrical dun dun dun. You know? And again, it doesn't mean a damn thing. And I'll read this little caption here. It says, this year, the Science and Security Board of the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists moved the hands of the doomsday clock forward, largely, though not exclusively, because of the mounting dangers of the war in Ukraine. The clock now stands at 90 seconds to midnight, the closest to global catastrophe it has ever been. Now, like I said, going back to the 60s with John F. Kennedy and the Cuban Missile Crisis, that was pretty damn close, man. Right now, America is still running around boasting and bragging of how strong it is and how nobody, it's militarily can't be touched. So you got the chief and commander saying one thing, but the doomsday clock security board saying another thing. Which one is it? That's why this place is known as Babylon, because it's full of confusion, man. Nobody knows what the hell is going on over here. Nobody. But the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Anything outside of that, you don't know what the hell is going on. Everybody's all confused in a daze and a haze, groping around at noonday. They don't know what the hell is going on. This is Daniel 4:17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Now, do you notice one thing? Now, I didn't play this whole clip, but you can go back, and I'll put it in the description box. You can go back and listen to what these people are saying. Not a damn one of them is mentioning anything about the Most High, or about the Lord, or about the Lord setting this ball in motion. Not a damn one of them. We just got the reading in Daniel. The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he setteth up over it whomsoever he will. So that's a question or a red flag right there. You got to ask yourself about these scientists. And a lot of these scientists don't believe in the Heavenly Father any damn way. All of them damn near atheists. If they subscribe to this Big Bang Theory, which the majority of them do, then they're against they're against the Most High. All right, they're against the Lord. But these are the people that they want to make you feel like you have to listen or come to them to find out what's going on as far as this third world's war. This war's going to come regardless, man. It's going to come, but it's going to come at the time the Lord sets up. The appointed time of the Lord, not the appointed time of the doomsday clock. And do we want it to be a doomsday? You damn right we do. You damn right we want it to be a doomsday. Okay? So this doomsday clock also coupled with this whole debt ceiling, in the Bitcoin, all these things that have come in the past, man, all these things that are happening, now they're all happening simultaneously. Everything's starting to buckle. All right, Esau got to break this place down and bring it to his knees, and it's gonna do just that, man. Food shortages, pestilence, you know, internal civil wars, you know, mass death. All these things are coming, and if the majority of you people aren't looking for it or even trying to hear it, you're gonna get caught up in it, man. Straight out, you're gonna get caught up in it. All right. So like I said, this was just another quick one, and this whole doomsday clock thing, you know, it's just a smoke and mirrors thing. All right, the Lord's going to determine at His appropriate time when He see fit to make the strike. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.